but because it was genetic, none of us could do the transplant. None of us could donate. But my son-in-law, Sarah's husband, Warren, was a match.
Wow.
So they go to Emory Hospital and they take Warren's kidney out, put it in Hyde, and this was March of 2011. And they made the transfer, and then the doctor came out and told us in an hour that he just had peed, and everybody cheered because first time in 3 years he had peed. I mean, before that, he couldn't drink but so much of water. And he had begged for water, or you'd find him at the water fountain. I mean, it was tough. But anyway, he got the transplant, and everything worked good. A month after he got his transplant, or a week after he got his transplant, there was a coach from Wake Forest, Coach Walters. He donated his kidney to one of his players, a kid from Columbus, Georgia, and they did it at Emory. I read about it, didn't think much about it. We were up in Hershey Park, Pennsylvania that summer, because Sarah and them were living in Pennsylvania then. The other grandfather and I were walking around, and this guy walked by us, had a Wake Forest baseball shirt on. I said, "Do you know the baseball?" He said, "I am the baseball coach." So we got talking. He said, "Okay," told him all the story, and he said, "Well, you bring Hyde, when we play Tech, you bring Hyde down and meet us." So we did that, and they met him, and he gave Hyde some Wake Forest stuff and all that stuff. And at that time, we were starting that fundraiser at Stony Mountain Preserve, where you walk up the mountain. Hike for Hyde. And so the coach from Wake Forest would send us all kind of Wake Forest stuff. And then we stayed in contact. When Warren and them moved back down here, we could take Warren down there, and all four of them met, the two donors and two donations.
That's awesome.
And they met and they took pictures. They made a big story in the South Can News and all about it. And then when the kid who got the kidney donation, when he graduated from college, he got a job in Atlanta, and he came up here and met Hyde again. And then we took Hyde to Clemson one time when they were playing, and he got to be the bat boy for. But I mean, everybody gets tired of hearing the story, but that's
that
a
meeting
cool story.
at Wake Forest, that's not a coincidence.
We just messed it. That's just amazing. Right. And like I say, we still stay in contact with that guy. But yeah, Hyde now is 19 years old and is a freshman at Georgia State.